Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name is Steve and she's Jezie. She's upstairs, you'll probably hear her at some point in the video, but she'll be back down at some point and say her 2 cents. I'm sure of it. Today we're going to be reacting to a lovely bit of superstition and beliefs in the Philippines. We've got Mikey Bustos, which is a famous YouTuber in the Philippines. Filipino Superstitions and Beliefs tutorial. So I've heard a couple things from Jezie about the Philippines superstitions, but I haven't heard them all. I haven't heard that many, and I haven't actually heard them discussed by other people. So I'm curious to see what Mikey Bustos says about all these different Filipino superstitions and beliefs. And if we have some time, we'll go through a couple other videos as well that I've found. So yeah, let's jump into it. But first, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm. And please let us know in the comments if there's anything you liked about this video, if there's anything you want to see us do in other reaction videos as well. Feel free to comment. And yeah, let's jump right into it.
Hola Arinola,
Hola.
This is your Pinoy boy Mikey Bustos bringing you another Filipino tutorial. Now my mom, lolas and relatives always used to tell me some of the strangest things growing up. But now that I am older, I know that a lot of these things are just superstitions and beliefs. We Filipinos are so creative when making connections. For instance, did you notice that most of my videos include a bird in some way?
Nice.
I love to eat balota, kinto, penguin. We Filipinos always
That's
think
a real chicken head.
It's because birds fly high and make a lot of noise, just like my videos.
Makes sense.
It's good luck. And so, ladies and gents, this tutorial is about Filipino superstitions and beliefs. Let us start at the beginning of the year, that is. We Filipinos believe that you have to wear polka dots or circles and also display 12 round fruits in the house. They say it leads to prosperity. Now, Filipinos also believe that at the stroke of midnight on New Year's, you have to jump so that you will grow taller. Naku, every New Year I am like a frog. If this were true, I would be a basketball player by now.
Nice.
Also, with Holy Week coming up, all Filipinos know that you cannot get sugat or a wound on Good Friday because Filipinos believe that it will take a long time to heal.
Wait, what? You can't get a wound on Good Friday because it will take a long time to heal? How does that make any sense? Some wounds, it doesn't matter when you get them, they'll take a long time to heal, right?
First time I heard this, I did this. Okay, I'm ready.
It's fine.
Ready for church. You know, my tita used to always tell me that whenever your thumbs gets itchy, it means that money is coming your way.
I've heard that one from Jezie.
If that were the case, then any Filipino with an allergy is blessed because all they have to do is touch what they are allergic to, get itchy, and get paid.
So, Michael,
Genius.
John, Yadan, Tumangil, Pestaño, Bastos. What in your previous job would you say is relevant work experience for this company?
Well, for many years, I used to touch pussycats. Now, you know, it is always sad when a loved one of ours departs and goes to heaven. After a funeral, Filipinos cannot go home right away. We do what is called pagpag, and we go eat somewhere or stop by somewhere first. Because it is said that if you go home right away after the funeral, a ghost will follow you. You know, if that were true, I would just go to my enemy's house and give him a gift to say sorry and secretly drop up the ghost there. Panalo. You know, in the Philippines, you really have to watch where you point with your finger. You cannot just point at a tree, a mound, a mountain, a landmark. Actually, in the province, you cannot point anywhere. Filipinos believe that there are spirits or duende, also known as goblins or dwarfs, that will get angry if you point at their house. In fact, that's probably why we Filipinos point with our lips like this. And we say tabi.
Okay, so pointing like this, like, so you would instead go like, there's the clock, like that, right? I don't know. Comment below. I mean, I've heard that Filipinos point with their lips. I didn't realize it's because you were not supposed to point with your fingers. I thought that they just, for whatever reason, adopted pointing with their lips instead. But yeah, let me know.
Tabi po, so
Tabi,
we
tabi
don't
po.
anger the duende. You know, last month in the province, I took a selfie pointing at a big tree. But then my mom told me to bite my finger because it might anger the duende. And to my surprise, I actually got sick and got a sore throat. And guess what my mom said? It's because the duende were mad at you. Do not you know how powerful the duende is, Michael? Here, gargle some of this to kill the bacteria in your throat so that you will be better. I'm also making salabat na.
Wait, what is salabatna? What is salabatna? What is salabatna? No, salabatna. She can't hear me. She can't hear me. Salabatna. Okay, fair enough. Ginger tea, she said. Salabat. So maybe it's ginger soup? I don't know.
Right, let's get our facts straight, okay? First of all, there's no such thing as a duende. And second, call me a nerd, but 85% of sore throats are caused by viruses, not bacteria. And that's why you need to use betadine gargle, because it kills viruses and
Is this an
bacteria
ad?
and fungi. And third, there's no such thing as a duende. Okay, let's move on. You know what I said?
just
I
angered
said,
a lot of
Mommy,
people."
I will prove you wrong. Tomorrow, I will go to that tree, point at it like crazy, and then gargle with this betadine. And watch, I will be fine. Nothing will happen to me. And I did yesterday. And look, I'm okay. Michael, it's because I said, tabi-tabi po.
Mikey Bustos, thank you very much for the video. I know this video is quite old on his channel, but yeah, good content, Mikey Bustos. And yeah, I had never heard of most of those outside of the lips pointing thing, and I think I'd heard the jumping on New Year's one before, but that was it. All the rest, it's new to me. But we do have time for one more, so I'm going to watch another video. All right, so we have Finding Tom here with 20 interesting Filipino superstitions. So let's see what he says.
Okay, this one comes from I Am Kent. When 3 people pose for a picture, the one in the middle will be the first to die.
That's so morbid.
When clock hits 12 midnight on New Year's, we believe that we should jump as high as we could so we become taller. I still do that though. Okay, another one is, don't point your finger on a rainbow or your finger will be cut. That's why every time I see a rainbow, I only point it with my mouth. Look, a rainbow. You should not walk over someone if they are lying down because they will never grow taller.
What?
Very funny. If you are lost, turn your clothes inside out because the elves are teasing you. When I was young, my papa said you should not sleep while you are hungry because your spirit will go to a place where there's food and it will become trapped.
That's see, this one I think is actually it's actually a superstition that was developed because of Jezie, because when she sleeps, when she's hungry, her inner demon just comes out and wants to kill everything. So I think this superstition is actually based on her. I don't think it's based on any other one.
I can hear you, you know.
She can't hear me. Shh, it's okay.
If you want to get rid of unwanted visitors, secretly sprinkle salt around your home and they will soon leave.
What? Sprinkle salt around your house. Get out of here.
Tabi tabi po, is that how you say it? I don't
Tabi,
know.
tabi,
It's
po.
one of the superstitious beliefs. Tabi tabi literally means excuse me, and po is used for respect. We use it if we pass through the unfamiliar places like forest where no one lives. It is a form of respect to the spirits or elements that lives there because you entered their territory. If you don't say tabi tabi po, you'll get some skin disease or something. Okay, if a
That's
spoon falls throughout the floor accidentally, there will be a girl visitor. If a fork falls, it will probably be a boy. Dropping utensils means that someone's coming. If a spoon falls, a woman will come. It's funny how to see these, they keep coming up over and over again. Very, very funny. This is interesting. Nuno sapunso is the term. There are gnomes, dwarves, or elves living in anthills or termite mounds and should not be disturbed. Some people won't even build a house near one out of respect. If a kid gets sick, it is probably because they disturbed it, and some will offer food, etc. to console the Nunos. If a white butterfly lands on you, you'll get lucky. If a yellow butterfly, you'll get love letter from someone. And if a black cat passed by in front of you, that's bad luck. Yeah, we have that here.
I was gonna say, yeah. So black cat is a thing in the West as well. So a black cat walks in front of you, it's considered bad luck. But the butterfly thing, that's interesting. So I would think, I think that anytime a butterfly lands on you, it's lucky. But I didn't realize that they kind of categorized it based on the butterfly, the type of butterfly or the color.
Here too in America, and every time I pass by a black cat, I'm like, all windows inside a house should be opened on New Year's Day to let good fortune come in.
Okay.
Turn your plate when someone leaves in the middle of a meal. When sitting at the dining table for a meal and someone gets up to leave before the rest of the group finishes, everybody left at the table should turn their plates to ensure safe travels for the person leaving. This is so great.
Interesting.
When a butterfly is flying near you or lands somewhere in your house, it's actually a departed close family member visiting.
That's what we were watching a movie recently, and there was a scene at the very end where a butterfly, it was a hummingbird. I can't remember if it was a hummingbird or a butterfly, but it's definitely like either a butterfly or a hummingbird landed on somebody at the end, and it was like signifying the dead person's soul or something like that. So yeah, I think that's a common one in the West as well.
Don't transfer to another chair while eating. Your spouse will leave you. Okay.
That's so specific and strange. I'll never transfer to another chair. No, I'm just kidding. That's such a strange one. Why would they leave you for transferring to another chair while eating? It's a funny one.
Okay, here's one last one. We're going to end it with this. When a woman sings while cooking, she will end up a spinster. Mothers usually remind their grown-up daughters not to sing while cooking meals, otherwise they won't be able to marry. Thank you, Lizelle.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Interesting ones there. Let me know what you guys thought about those. From, I think it was Finding Tom was the YouTuber of the channel. Let me know what you thought about those superstitions. Some of them were the same in the West. But most of them I've never heard of. Never heard of these superstitions before. We have some different superstitions in the West as well. In America, we'd have different things like don't walk under a ladder or that kind of stuff. So like if a ladder is built up, or up above a house, against a house or something or a building, you don't walk under it because it's considered bad luck. Don't break a mirror. Like if you drop a mirror, it's bad luck. Well, what do you think about those superstitions? Are you from the Philippines? Do these superstitions make sense to you? Are they common where you come from? If you're not from the Philippines, let us know in the comments what superstitions you have, what beliefs you have in your area that'd be similar, I guess. And if there's anything else you guys want us to react to, let us know in the comments. And as always, please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. We're growing very quickly. Thank you very much for the support, and we'll see you on the next one. Later.